So Shakur Stevenson, I guess he's telling Eddie Hearn to go ahead and put Andy Cruz in there with him right now. Yeah, he telling Eddie Hearn, if you think that Andy Cruz is all that, then put him in the ring with Keyshawn in a 12 rounder. Yeah, that's right. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Shakur Stevenson been out here, really, really active on social media. His name has really been buzzing quite a bit. And yeah, Keyshawn Davis, as we know, name has also been in the mix. And Andy Cruz has came into the mix. And Eddie Hearn, I guess, been out here saying that, he'll put him in there with Shakur Stevenson, this guy, that guy, and Eddie Hearn is doing what he's supposed to do as a promoter. He's building his fighter off the back of these other top guys because he believes that his guy could compete with these guys in the professional rankings. Shakur and Keyshawn don't seem to believe that that amateur style is going to transition very well for him in the professional rankings. Now, Shakur Stevenson was also kind of making a transition from a more of an amateurish style to now his style that we see today, which is each fight he's hitting harder and harder, right? He's hitting harder and harder each fight. And they looking at Andy Cruz like, look, dude, that little fencing that you're doing, that's not fighting, right? That's not fighting. So they don't think that it's going to work out for Andy. We're going to have to see. That's something we're going to have to wait and see because, yeah, man, we're going to really have to wait and see with that one because I don't think that Keyshawn Davis' style, watching that fight between him and Andy and the amateurs, Keyshawn's style seems more suited for professional boxing. He likes to fight. Andy Cruz' style is more of an amateurish style. Like he fights like an amateur. It's been a while, so we're gonna see how that looks when he fights on July 10th. But they, of course, said, "Look, man, we calling that bluff. We put him in there now, right?" He says here, "I'm gonna do him worse because he gonna open up on." They talking about Jermaine Ortiz, right? He's addressing Jermaine Ortiz. Then he said, "Man, keep that saying to me, everybody. I gotta go." Then he says, Keyshawn retweeted, "Remember that? Me and my brother taking over." They said they taking over. Keyshawn and Shakur Stevenson gonna be taking over, right? I don't know how that's gonna work if they in the same weight class. Maybe Keyshawn outgrow Shakur, Shakur outgrow Keyshawn. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Eventually, will they have to fight each other if they still some of the last dudes standing? But he says this right here. Eddie Hearn has declared that he wants to make Andy Cruz versus Keyshawn Davis versus. Eddie Hearn has declared that he wants to make Andy Cruz versus Keyshawn Davis as Cruz pro debut in July. The pair fought 4 times in the amateurs, Cruz winning all 4. Hearn insisted he's 1,000,000% serious about this, though. Admitted it'll be difficult to make. Yeah, it'll be hard to make because Top Rank ain't really trying to put Keyshawn in that type of situation this early. He's only 8 fights in. It really just doesn't. I don't know, man. As a fight fan, you want to see it. There's a story already built up between these two dudes. And you want to see if Andy Cruz could do what he was doing in the amateurs to Keyshawn in the professionals. But I don't know if it's going to play out the same. Because if you watch the fights, it's not like Andy Cruz blew Keyshawn out of the water either. You know what I'm saying? So I think that in a fight with 8-ounce gloves, 10 to 12 rounds, it's a totally different thing. I don't know. We don't know if Andy Cruz could really. And Eddie Hearn is known for pushing his fighters really fast too. Nick, of course, says then he just ready to throw it all away because them 8-ounce gloves are a whole different planet, right? And then he says, I think Key should take it and make it a 12-round fight if you ask me. Because fans are reacting saying if he's bluffing, calling his bluff by making a fight. Look, Keyshawn only 8 fights in. He said, make the fight if you go make the fight, man. So, hey, I'm liking what I'm hearing. I'm liking what I'm seeing from these dudes. All of them. Shakur Stevenson still out here talking. Usually when dudes don't got fights lined up, they kind of quiet. You don't see them. You don't hear nothing about them. Then out of nowhere, they're fighting some guy you don't care about. But Shakur Stevenson's still out here addressing the streets. Keyshawn's still out here addressing the streets. But I'll be honest, when he addressed it, the everybody looking for fights with Keyshawn right now. You know what I'm saying? And dudes, and this is what he wanted. So, Keyshawn's name is really in the mix. Fans are attaching his name to other fighters. Frank Martin, I think there's one guy we all forgetting about real quick, though. It's Raymond Martirita. I think we kind of forgetting about him. He's a top-ranked fighter, really good fighter. Damn, we kind of forgot about him, too. Lightweight division is really stacked, but these dudes go out to do something. Top-ranked, though, that fight is going to be really hard to make right now. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good. I see what Eddie Hearn is doing. Maybe he will do it. Eddie Hearn does move his fighters, and he will put his fighters in fights that other promoters may not be, they may not do that. So I believe Eddie will do it, but I don't think Top Rank will do it. And I think Keyshawn to do it because they fought him 4 times in amateurs anyway. He probably, really, it's probably like a little, I don't know why he blocked dude on Twitter though. He needs to unblock dude from Twitter. Keyshawn needs to unblock Andy Cruz from Twitter.
Those are 2 messages before I get off this damn live. Tell Lil Bro, turn his punches over. You're pro now, okay? Turn the punches over. Those slaps is not gonna get counted pro, okay? Eddie Hearns, no more tweeting. Stop tweeting my name. You trying to keep building this man off my name. This man ain't touched no type of television in America. Stop trying to build your man off my name. You want to fight me? Call my promoter.
I don't know, man. I don't know. What you guys think about that? I don't know, man. What did you guys think about that, man?
The 2 messages before I get off this damn live. Tell Lil Bro, turn his punches over. You're pro now, okay? Turn the punches over. Those slaps is not gonna get counted pro, okay? Eddie Hearns, no more tweeting. Stop tweeting my name. You trying to keep building this man off my name. This man ain't touched no type of television in America. Stop trying to build your man off my name. You want to fight me? Call my promoter.
Look, he said he ain't gonna say it no more. Look, if Andy Cruz, what Andy Cruz needs to do, he needs to really make a statement. In his first fight out, we know it's not gonna be against no Keyshawn, nothing like that. Eddie Hearn just trying to get his guy kind of built up, which is smart. Eddie knows the game, but what he needs to do is really make a statement. In his first fight out, Eddie Hearn's putting a lot of, maybe Eddie Hearn's putting a lot of pressure on this dude. Maybe this dude's ready for the smoke, right? Put him in there with a 10-rounder, putting him in 10 rounders. And, we gonna see how he looks. We gonna see how he looks in a 10-round fight, man. You gonna see how he looks in a 10-round fight. One thing he's gonna have to do is he's gonna have to excite. He's gonna have to go out there and show like he's willing to hurt these dudes, because the Cuban style is great, but it's been some of those guys like Lara, Rigondeaux, they got criticized for being boring because they just, a little bit more defensive minded, not really put no heat on no punches and nothing like that, just kind of point fighting. And they exactly label boring. So he's going to have to really make a statement and show that his style could transition to the professional rankings. Dude is super, super good, super good. But the pros is different, if I'm honest. And we're going to have to see how everything plays out, man. But yeah, man, Shakur Stevenson has been out here doing his thing. Salute to Shakur Stevenson. Hopefully we see him fight Jermaine Ortiz next. I think that's the fight that's probably next for Shakur. It's probably somebody like Jermaine Ortiz. That's a really good fight. And then we go see, I think they calling him Sugar Shakur. I think Shane Mosley calling him Sugar Shakur. I don't know if that has a good ring to it. I like Shakur the Samurai Stevenson because the dude is precise. He's sharp, right? But yeah, that's the latest, man. Calling the bluff. Shakur Stevenson tells Eddie Hearn, put him up in there in the 12 rounder. Let's see it. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.